Hello dear students, welcome back to the video classes. Dear students, in today's class we are going to solve the problems on relation and functions, exercise 1.1. In earlier videos we have studied the concept of relations, their definitions and types of relations. With the help of those definitions, we are going to solve few more examples on relations. Let me begin with the first exercise 1.1. In this, we have the few examples which will be asked in the examination for 3 marks. I read the first question. Determine whether each of the following relations are reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Dear students, in these examples we are going to check whether the given relations are reflexive, symmetric and transitive relations. Let me begin with the first question. Relation R in the set capital A is equal to, the elements in the set A are 1, 2, 3, 4, blah 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 blah, 13, 14 is the given set A. This relation R in the set A defined as capital R is equal to, it is a set containing the order pairs x, y, such that the relation between the x and y is given as 3x minus y is equal to 0. We have to determine this relation R in the given set A is whether reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Now let me begin with the solution of this problem. Dear students, we have been given a set containing the elements 1 to 14. Before I obtain the relation R, we should get first A cross A. And the relation is always a subset of A cross A. Therefore, there we have the elements like the set A cross A is equal to, A cross A is equal to, it is a set containing order pairs like 1, 1, 1, 2, so on, 1, 14. Like that, 2, 1, 2, 2, so on, 2, 14. Blah 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 blah. We have the last order pair 14, 1, 14, 2, so on. The last element of this Cartesian product is 14, 14. And the relation is always a subset of A cross A. Now that relation is already defined. To get the elements of the relation R, the given relation R is in the set builder form. And the given set is a finite set. Therefore, we are supposed to get the roster form of the relation R. And if x is 1, we get y is 3. That is the first order pair of the set A cross A. If x is 2, y is 6. Therefore, we get 2, 6, which is a member of the Cartesian product A cross. If x is 3, y is 9. And if x is 4, y is 12. Suppose if I take x is 5 from the set A, then we get y is 15, which is not A. Therefore, the further elements of x does not give the corresponding value there in the set A. Therefore, the members of the relations are only, we have 1, 3, 2, 6, 3 and 12. Only these are the members of the relation R. And these elements are the subsets of the given set A cross A. Now we have to determine this relation R is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Dear students, as we know the definition of reflexivity, for all the elements of the given set, we should have the elements like x comma x which is there in the relation, then such a relation is always called a reflexive. Now here I have taken the definition. If for all element of x belongs to A, as x comma x must be there in the R. But here dear students, we do not have the elements of A, all elements of A. We do not have the order pairs like 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, blah 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 blah, 13 comma 13 and 14 comma 14. Therefore such a relation is not a reflexive, because for example I have written here 1 comma 1 is not belongs to R, or 2 comma 2 is also not belongs to R. Therefore such relations are not reflexive. Therefore the given relation is not a reflexive relation. Now the same relation we have to check whether it is symmetric or transitive. To check the symmetricity of the given relation, if I select any order pair of the given relation R, its reverse order pair must be there in the same relation. Therefore, such relations will be called as symmetric. Suppose if I take 1 comma 3, there is no order pair which has the reverse order pair of the 1 and 3. 3 comma 1 is not there in the relation. Even if I take 2 comma 6, 6 comma 2 is not a member of R. If I take 3 comma 9, 9 comma 3 is not a member of R. Like that 4 comma 12, 12 comma 4 is not there in this relation. Dear students, we see the definition of symmetricity. The relation R for all x comma y belongs to A. If I select an order pair, any order pair from the given relation, its reverse order pair must be there in the same relation. If I take x comma y belongs to R, it implies that y comma x is not belongs to R. Therefore, R is not a symmetric relation. For example, if I take the first order pair of the given relation in the previous slide, 1 comma 3 belongs to R. This implies 3 comma 1 is not belongs to R. That's why the given relation is not symmetric relation. Moving to the third type, we have to check the same relation whether it is a transitive or not. To check the transitivity, one should have the three members of the given set. For all x comma y comma z belongs to A, if x comma y belongs to R and y comma z belongs to R, implies that x comma z must be there in the same relation. Therefore such relation will be called as transitive relation. In this problem, this R is not a transitive relation. For example, 1 comma 3 is belongs to R. We have the order pair which start with the last element of the first order pair and ends with any element of that order pair. But there must be an order pair 1 comma 9 must be there in the same relation. Therefore that relation will be called as a transitive. But in this example, 1 comma 3 belongs to R and 3 comma 9 belongs to R. But 1 comma 9 is not a member of the relation R. Hence the given relation is not a transitive relation. In R, dear students, in R we have the elements like 1 comma 3, then 2 comma 6, then 3 comma 9 and 4 comma 12. If I select 1 and 3 belongs to R, 3 comma 9 belongs to R, but 1 comma 9 is not a member of this relation. That's why R is not transitive. Therefore, the first problem is the relation which is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive relation. Therefore, this is one of the example of relation which is neither reflexive, symmetric nor transitive. This type of questions should be expected in the examination for 3 marks which are asked in the examination. Moving to the second question. Relation R in the set n. Now the given set is a set of natural numbers defined as, now this n is an infinite set containing R is equal to x comma y such that the relation between x and y is given. Y is always equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4. Now we have to determine whether this relation R is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Here once again the given set A is equal to, since it is a set of natural number, it has a well-known notation capital N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Now n cross n is also a infinite set, but R is defined as x comma y such that y is equal to x plus 5, and the second condition given to you is x must be less than 4, means the first element of each order pair of the relation is less than 4. Now let me write the given relation R in the roster form. If x is 1, y is 6, we get 1 comma 6. If x is 2, we get y is 7. And if x is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8. Therefore the elements of relation R are 1 comma 6, 2 comma 7, 3 comma 8. We have the infinitely many values of x, but the condition in the roster form is given, or in the relation it is given, x must be less than 4. Therefore the elements of the relation are 1 comma 6, 2 comma 7, 3 comma 8. Now we have to determine whether this relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Let me begin with the reflexivity. For all x belongs to E, all the members of the XR belongs to the set A or N, there must be an order pair x comma x belongs to R. Here if we check the each order pair of the relation, there is no element like x comma x, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3 is not there in this relation. That's why this relation is not a reflexive. For example, 1 comma 1 is not belongs to R. Hence the given relation R is not reflexive. Let me begin with the symmetricity. To check the symmetricity, one should have to take the minimum 2 elements of the given set A. If x comma y belongs to R, this implies there must be an order pair y comma x belongs to R, but here y comma x is not belongs to R. That's why R is not symmetric. For example, if I take 1 comma 6, is there 6 comma 1 in the relation? No. Therefore R is not symmetric relation. If I select an order pair 2 comma 7 belongs to the relation R, but the reverse order pair of the 2 comma 7 is 7 comma 2, which is not there in this relation. That's why this relation is not a symmetric relation. Likewise 3 comma 8 belongs to R, but 8 comma 3 is not belongs to R. Hence the given relation is not a symmetric relation. Now for the same relation we have to check whether it is reflexive, transitive or not. Now once again I write the relation R over here. R is equal to the given relation R is equal to, it is an order pair 1 comma, we have the first element is 6, then 2 comma 7 and next element is 3 comma 8. Now to check the symmetricity, minimum 3 elements are taken over here. Now let me check x comma y comma z belongs to A. X, if I take 1 comma 6 belongs to the relation R, and y comma z which is not there in this relation. Therefore obviously x comma z is also not there in the same relation. Hence the given relation is not transitive. You can check 1 comma 6 belongs to R, but there must be an order pair which should starts with second element of the first order pair, that is 6 comma something and 1 comma something, which is not there in the relation R. This type of relation is not a transitive. Therefore this relation is once again neither reflexive, symmetric nor transitive. Therefore this type of example is once again it is expected for 3 marks. It is. Now second example is also the relation which is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Let me begin with the third question. The relation R in the set capital A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a finite, defined as R is equal to x, y, such that y is divisible by x. Now the first element is divisible by, the second element is divisible by first element. Then such relation is whether reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Let me begin with the solution of this problem. The given set A is a finite set which is containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me find out A cross A. The A cross A elements are, it is a set of order pairs 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Now let me write the elements of the given set. Here A cross A is equal to, it is a set containing the order pairs like 1, 1, 1, 2, so on, 1, 6. Then we have 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 6. Then 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, so on, 3, 6, so on, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Now the relation R is a subset of A cross A. Now we have to select the order pairs of this A cross A such that it satisfies the relation between x and y. The second element must be divisible by the first. Now 1 divides any element, therefore 1, 1 is a member of the relation R. First element divides the second element, 1, 2 is a member of relation R. 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6 means the first element is divides the second element, or the second element is divisible by the first element. Therefore 1 divides every number, therefore 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6 is a member of the relation. Likewise 2 doesn't divides 1, therefore it is not a member of the relation. 2 divides itself, therefore 2, 2 is a member of the relation. 2, 3 is not a member of the relation because 2 doesn't divides 3. 3 is not divisible by 2. 2, 4 is a member. 2, 6 is a member. 3, 3, 3 is a member. 3, 6. Then 4, 4, 5, 5 and 6, 6. These are the members of the relation. Now these are the elements of A cross A. And it is a subset, this relation is a subset of the A cross A it is. Now we have to check whether this relation, whether it is reflexive, symmetric or transitive or not. To check the reflexivity, we have to select for all x belongs to A. For all the members of 1 to 6 of the set A, there must be an order pair like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, which is there in this relation. Therefore, this R is a reflexive relation. For all x belongs to A, x, x is also belongs to R. That is, x divides or x is divisible by itself. That is, second element is divisible by first element. That's why this relation is a reflexive relation. Now to check the symmetricity, we have to take minimum 2 elements. For all x, y belongs to A, if x, y belongs to R, its reverse order pair must be there in the same relation. Y, x is not belongs to R in this. 1, 1 belongs to 1. Its reverse pair order pair is same. 1, 2 belongs to 1, but 2, 1 is not there in this relation. 1, 3 belongs to 1, but 3, 1 is not. 1, 3 belongs to R, but 3, 1 is not belongs to R. Likewise, 2, 4 belongs to R, but 4, 2 is not belongs to R. That's why the given relation is not symmetric. That is, y is divisible by x, but x is not divisible by y in the above relation R. Hence, R is not symmetric relation. For example, 2 is not there in the same relation. Hence, this R is not symmetric. For transitivity, we should have the 3 members of the given set. For all x, y, z belongs to A, if x, y belongs to R and y, z belongs to R, then x, z is also belongs to R. That is, there are the order pairs x comma y belongs to R and y comma z belongs to R. Therefore, x comma z is also a member of this relation. We will go move to the previous slide so that we can understand the transitivity. If I select 1 comma 1 belongs to R, and let me start with the another order pair which starts with second element of the first order pair 1 comma 2, then 1 and 2 is also there in the same relation. Therefore this type of relation is called transitive. If I take 1 comma 2 belongs to R, let me start the another order pair which is 2 comma 4 belongs to R, then we have the third order pair which is nothing but 1 comma 4 is also there in the same relation. That's why this relation R is called transitive. If I select any two order pairs, the existing new order pair is also there in this relation. That's why this relation is called transitive relation. That is, y is divisible by x and z is also divisible by y. Then obviously z is also divisible by x. Therefore R is transitive relation. Therefore the given relation is reflexive and transitive, but R is not a symmetric relation. In this example, the last example is the relation R which is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric relation. The first two examples are neither reflexive, symmetric and transitive. The third example is it is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric relation. With this today, let me conclude the lecture. If you have any queries, please contact the given below number. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.